It is.
It was the race for 60, Coach.
God.
All right, here we are with victorious head coach Kalina Coleman after a 75 to 66 win. Clayton State over Francis Marion. Congratulations, first of all, on the win, on a tournament win for you.
Yes, first tournament win.
That's right, advancing to the semifinals. We'll talk about Lander in a couple of minutes, Coach, but just this was an ugly game. I know you know that, and you looked at the score sheet and you said, wow, we had 28 turnovers, but you were still able to prevail. Why?
Oh, gosh, I'm still trying to figure that out myself. I guess it was because we played good, solid half-court defense. We finally figured that out towards the end. I know we missed one huge block out when KJB got the girl to take the shot, but then she didn't block her out, and then she got a foul. But other than that, I felt like our half-court defense got much better in the fourth quarter when we was trying to our problem today was we was trying to press and we was trying to get the steal from the inbound instead of waiting, forcing them to go to the baseline, and we was getting ran out on a lot. But we corrected that, and then they played solid D down the stretch. So I'm proud of them for that. And today we made free throws. We made free throws and got some huge stops. So.
Well, Coach, you almost stole my material. One of the things I talked about, you called a timeout, and I said, you know what, I'd like to see Coach Coleman make an adjustment on the press because it looked like you guys were getting exposed on the backside because, like you said, everyone was anxious trying to get it on the front side.
Exactly.
And sometimes you got to be patient and get those steals right at half court.
Yeah.
And they were getting a lot of runouts. But away from that, I like the way you guys made the adjustments against their zone, whereas – previous game, you guys looked a little tentative against the 3-2. Against that 2-3, you guys were sliding cutters behind the zone, getting in the middle, diagonal skips. You're getting dives to the basket, doing all the small intricacies that you want to see your team doing against the zone defense.
Exactly.
Speak to that.
Well, we worked a lot. We've been working all season a lot on zone, whether it's a 2-3 or a 3-2, like what Columbus played, or 1-2-2. All give us problems, but we're more comfortable when someone plays in a 2-3 because we can do our man stuff, a lot of our man stuff when we're running that. So I was able to get the girls to flash, to keep attacking, okay, and sometimes we knock down open shots, keep sealing, without posting the inside. We're always trying to look for a backside seal or inside seal to lob it into them. And if we get it in, guards, most importantly, cut off our post, move to the open areas. So we was able to do that tonight to get some easy buckets for us. So zone is, I don't know, since I've been here, been on our weaknesses. So
Right.
we're trying. I guess because the kind of players we recruit, they know we are not very good shooters. We attackers. So that's smart to play us in the zone.
Well, but let me ask you one question to that, Coach, and I'm sure you've thought about this. When I coach, sometimes you just have a team that just struggles against the zone.
Exactly.
So it was always my goal to run off of makes or misses to not let them set up and establish their zone.
Exactly.
And
we couldn't do that. You didn't hear me down there like, oh, it's taking us forever to get the ball out of bounds.
Right.
Come on, we got to push
right, push.
it.
Just push it.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Right.
It just didn't register today, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I wanted. But
I figured as much.
In any way, I mean, I talked about this coming into the game was when you played them last back at the end of December, mid-December.
19.
They had 27 turnovers in that game. And here in this game, they were right back to doing what they did in that game, committing turnovers. In any way do you felt like with the number that you saw that you kind of got sucked into that almost, that frenetic type of play?
We did. I mean, we ourselves, I don't know what happened, wasn't taking care of the ball, throwing the ball here and there. I knew Caleb Price was going to lead us in turnovers. I knew it. But, yeah, we like the up and down pace, but I don't know what happened today. We were not executing and taking care of the ball. Oh, I take it back. Dejan led us in turnovers, Yeah.
Right.
All right, give me that. Get that out of there. No, don't look at that. I don't want to put you in a bad mood. Yeah.
You cannot. I got my first tournament victory. We advanced farther than we did last year.
Right.
So I am happy my girls finished this game.
All right, let's talk positive then. First of all, Tweety Hawkins with 18.
Oh,
She got off
goodness.
such a great start against Columbus State the other night. and then kind of went down a little bit after that, but rebounded, played great in this game. And Daquina Moore, who gives you a little bit of everything, and we were talking about, and that was who PJ looked at and just said 13 and 12. I mean, she was rock solid the whole game.
That's my workhorse, boy. And then towards the end, you don't know. I was like, Bree, should we put DQ back in? And she was like, oh yeah, DQ gonna get us a rebound. I said, yeah, but those been playing. I said, I think they're gonna be okay. And then KJ gave her that rebound.
That's right.
And I was like, dang it.
That's right.
But it was okay. It was okay. But Queena, man, you know, I can't speak enough about her. She told me she was going to be a walking double-double this year, and she's darn near close.
She's real close.
I mean, but she's a workhorse.
Yeah, 10 and 8, 10
10
points
and
per
8.
game, 8 rebounds per game.
Yeah.
She's been there. What's going on with Drea Benford?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
Drea Benford right now is she's her
3
own
shots.
worst defensive
So I
player.
didn't even look at that. 3 shots,
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
Same as Columbus.
Yep.
I don't know. Drea Benford is a great player, but you know, she's her own worst enemy. Okay, and then
Yeah.
when something is not going down, she still doesn't know how to pick herself up, get out of the funk that you're in. And I'm gonna keep trying to. She's too good to just keep her on the bench, but I'm gonna keep trying those little moments. Hopefully, she can give us something. Other than that, I'm happy that I got Queena, DQ, and at Shayla and Neffy, and even Jessica to play the 4 spot for me. So we deep this year, so
Absolutely.
I'm happy.
Well, one of the things I said to Mitch was, you know, you go from Drea starting to bringing her off the bench. And some players, you have to coach to the why. She may not understand that you're not bringing her off the bench because it's disciplinary. It could be maybe you think she can provide a little bit more, or there's something else you're looking from the second unit versus when she's in there with the starters.
Yeah.
And I just think it hasn't registered that I can still do the exact same things off the bench as I do when I start.
Yeah, we've had that conversation. We've had that conversation. I mean, when the first time, you know, after our 3-game losing streak, me and Drea, we did that, and she came back, and against Georgia Southwestern, she had an okay game. She was a good game, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's starting back. She's starting to get back in the groove, but I don't know what happened. I'm going to keep talking, keep coaching her. Hopefully, it's tournament time, so
right.
someone's going to show up. So, and I'm going to keep hoping it's going to be her. So when she do, it's going to be a great moment.
Absolutely.
She's going to show up at the right time. So
Absolutely.
Speaking of tournament time, next Saturday,
God.
Lander, who you had beaten when you saw them, actually the game before Francis Marion on December 17th. You beat him by
December
21.
That was
It's a long time ago.
December 17th. Lander is playing well right now. I don't know what the win streak is they are on right now, but they are playing well. Okay, and they're going to be just like Francis Marion today, ready to attack and pressing, and a well-coached team. So we're going to come back in on Monday and work on it because we know we got our hands cut out.
All right, Coach. Congratulations.
Yeah, good
Thank
stuff.
you.
And good luck next Saturday. Bring back a couple of wins and a championship.
Thank you. We're going to do our best.
All right, there you go. Kalina Coleman with us after a 75-66 Clayton State win over Francis Marion. And they win their quarterfinal game here in the Peach Belt Conference Tournament. And that's going to do it, that's going to do it there for us, for you and me there, PJ.
Absolutely.
Sorry about putting that in your ear.
That's all right. No problem. No problem. I'll take that with a win. Coach Coleman can get away with that with a win. You know, as she walks away with her Peach Belt Conference package. But listen, I tell you what, man, that was great to see. It's great to see him get a win at home. It's great to see him bounce back, you know, after a situation we watched the other night in terms of an opportunity to win the conference championship. But I tell you what, there would be no better revenge than winning the championship.
There, at Columbus
the
State,
actual
too.
chip.
Yeah.
On the opposing team's home floor.
Yeah, that would be good. Hey, listen, I enjoyed it with you. Second year you and I have worked together.
That's right.
And ended up on a high note here with this game. And hopefully this thing continues on. And we'll see y'all next year here on Clayton State basketball.
I'll be back. I know you'll be back, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Good deal.